Hello, friends. My name is Miss Aquila. I am from the Gunston Creative Preschool Program. And today I will be reading The Great Compost Heap by Renee Smith and illustrated by Sumit Chatterjee. Make sure you're paying attention, friends, because I'll be asking questions as we read through. So keep your ears open and your eyes wide so we can see all the beautiful pictures in the book. The Great Compost Heap. "Hi, Mom," said Freddie as he rushed into the kitchen and started rummaging in the fridge. "Hi, Freddie," said Freddie's mom, smiling. "How was your day?" she asked. Freddie's mom always asked him about school. He told her about his classes and what he learned in each one of them. Then he told her about what he did in science class. Science was Freddie's favorite subject. Oh, wow, friends. Look at all of the food in Freddie's fridge. What do you see? I spy a carrot. Can you tell me one thing that you spy? He told his mom that Mr. Fran, his science teacher, talked to him about reduce, reuse, and recycle. He told us we should always try to recycle our garbage so we can have a cleaner environment. Hey friends, do you know what reduce, reuse, and recycle mean? He talks about what happens when we throw out our garbage. When we throw out our garbage, it gets taken to a huge dump and everything gets mixed together. The dump gives off a lot of harmful gases that are not good for our environment. Even though things like our fruit peels and vegetable peels are biodegradable, they take a very long time to break down when they are mixed together with other waste. So everything gets packed together. There is not enough air around it to help the fruit peels and vegetables decompose. Mom, the interesting thing that I learned today was about making a compost heap. A compost heap will help us to recycle and reduce those harmful gases being released into the air. Mr. Fran told us that a compost heap is a pile or a garden in a kitchen waste that decomposes to produce a rich soil, which can add nutrients that improve the quality of the soil used in gardening. Composting is nature's way of recycling. Mom, did you know what a compost heap is? Asked Freddie. No, I did not, Freddie replied Freddie's mom. You know what? I want to make my own compost heap so I can help the environment, said Freddie. What do you need to create this compost heap? Said Freddie's mom. My teacher said we only need a few things. A big bin or box, fruit peels, vegetable peels, things that we throw out. But not meat or dairy, that is things like milk and cheese. We can put leaves and twigs and some soil and all the things that we already have. This is going to be so cool. I can't wait, said Freddie. The next day, Freddie and his mom and his dad went into the backyard to make space for the compost heap. They built a big box and put a layer of soil on the bottom. Then they layered in the items they had collected from the kitchen, like banana skins, apple core, potato skins. Outside in the yard, they collected leaves, twigs, and some grass and put it in the box. Then they added another layer of soil. Look, friends, do we see some other people looking over in the garden? What kind of face do they have on? Do they have a curious face on? Like, I wonder what they're doing over there. Freddie was so excited. He told everyone that passed his home about his compost heap and how he was doing his part to save the earth. Everyone started to get so excited as well. By the time Freddie and his parents were all done, the neighbors wanted to help the compost heap. Every day, the neighbors would drop off their collections at Freddie's house so he could put it in the compost heap. Look, friends, the community is coming together to help the environment. Mom and Dad, look how big the compost heap is getting, said Freddie. Every day, Freddie would go to the backyard and mix the heap so the peels and leaves would all mix well. He would add some more soil and he got more peels. Oh, wow, friends. Look at Freddie and Mom. They look like they have something on their mind. I wonder what's going to happen next. Very soon, the compost heap became really big as more people brought in their collections. Eventually, Freddie and his mom had to make a bigger box. Pretty soon, Freddie and his mom did not have enough room in the box to put all the pills they were collecting, and they needed a bigger space. I think they found one. The mayor of the town, Mayor Foley, heard about the interesting project that Freddie and his mom were working on. He decided to create a special place in the town for everyone to drop off their vegetable peels and fruit peels. Wow, friends, isn't that amazing? See what can happen when your community comes together? Look how huge their space is now for their compost. It says, the compost. Freddie is here with his shovel and his bucket and his pills. The people in the town dropped off all their collections at the compost heap. The pile got bigger and bigger. Mayor Foley put Freddie in charge of keeping the compost heap healthy. The pills were collected for several months. Over that time, Freddie made sure that the compost had the right amount of water and the right amount of things were put in there. Freddie told Mayor Foley that what Mr. Friend had said, that the soil from the compost heap could be used to fertilize the vegetable gardens and plants. Mr. Foley made a big announcement that anyone who had a garden could stop by the compost heap and collect some soil. Freddie was so excited that the people of the town could use the compost to help fertilize their crops. They had a bigger fruits and vegetables than they had ever had before. Wow, those are some beautiful flowers, friends. I spy some pumpkins in the garden. Do you see some pumpkins in the garden? The tomatoes and carrots were the biggest they had ever seen. The roses and tulips were the largest and most beautiful they had ever seen. They were so happy that Freddie told them about composting because not only were they helping to save the environment, they were also getting the best harvest they had ever had. Friends, do you know what a harvest is? A harvest is a new batch of growth. Freddie's compost heap soon became known as the Great Compost Heap. Look at Freddie, friends. He looks so proud. I'm proud of Freddie. You should be too. He figured out a way to help our environment. How to make a compost heap. How to make a compost heap. Your objective is to learn about composting, the materials you may need, a wooden box, a storage bin with a cover of soil, and a shovel. Your kitchen compost can be vegetable peels, fruit peels, coffee grounds, eggshells, nutshells, vegetable or fruit scraps. Do not add meat scraps or bones or dairy products, oil or fat. Garden compost. You may have grass clippings, leaves, ashes, shredded paper, sawdust, wood chips, seeds, woods, and other garden waste. The end. Thank you, friends, for reading our book today. I hope you learned something today. And guess what? You can make your own compost heap as well. It doesn't have to be a big one. Maybe it can be something small for just you and your family. But it would be a great idea for your whole community to come together and try to make one for your neighborhood. Maybe you can even make one for your little block that you live on. Maybe you can make one for 2 houses on the block that you live on. I don't know. Let's see what you can come up with. But I think having a compost heap is a great idea. And I think Miss Aquila will try that. How about you do the same? Thank you, friends, for reading our book with us today. Enjoy. Hello, friends. My name is Miss Aquila. I am from the Gunston Creative Preschool Program. And today, I will be reading